Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
It's Sunday night.
Well, did you ever watch Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
How did they do that?
Mm.
It's live and it's Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's live and it's Sunday night.
I didn't watch it enough to know what you were talking about, but when you said it, I was like, okay, now I remember.
Yeah.
I'm going to share this.
Me too. Me too, Heather. Alrighty. We are live on Facebook and we're live on Instagram. And we went to church this morning, of course. And then we went to church tonight. On Sunday nights at our church, we have a midweek meetup.
No.
On Sunday nights, we have Connect Group.
We're not going on very much.
I said midweek meetup with such conviction too, didn't I?
That's Wednesday nights.
You're right.
And it's online.
And I thank you for so gently correcting me. Oh. But we went to Connect Group, and then we're going to eat supper. So we just thought we'd cook and talk.
I like cooking and talking. Last time we cooked and talked, you know what we talked about?
What?
Monkeys! This has been an ongoing discussion with our family about getting a monkey.
Hey, Miss Mildred.
We're not getting a monkey, but squashing my dreams.
I'm not squashing your dreams.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Where is Nana Vera when I need her help?
Okay, I am posting this.
But tonight we are having. Tell
them what's on. This is
about the only thing Jack can make.
That is not true.
Well, I like to make this though. I make this
but
a lot.
He does it, and it's not my meal to make. It's his.
So I have cut up some onions and cut up some peppers, and I have hamburger steaks. Now, with us, of course, the hamburger steak means it is a plant-based burger, and we usually get the Impossible burgers because I really like those, but they were out or something. I don't know. And these are Gardenia
Beyond Burgers.
No.
Oh.
No. Beyond Burgers. I don't believe they are. You know, I'm gonna look. I don't want to say
it doesn't really matter.
No, this is called the Ultimate Plant-Based Burger by Gardenia. Or Gardenia.
It's gonna be good.
So anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to cook. Tell them we talked to them the other day, but talk about this weekend. I mean, what we did Thursday, and tell them about our adventures and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm trying to post this on our story too. Okay, so Thursday, what time do we leave? Around noon?
I think we boarded right around, we left right around 12 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, so we flew to Tampa. We left the cold weather here, and when we got there, it was sunshine, no clouds in the sky, and I promise you, it was probably 75 degrees. It felt so amazing.
I actually think I remember looking at the thing, and it was 77.
Ooh, that's even better.
Yeah, it was nice.
So we went to Tampa. Sorry, I'm trying to post this on our Instagram.
So if I was Martha Stewart right now, I'd say I'm putting a dash of pepper and a dash of salt on the burgers.
He's so cute. The kids for the 7-on-7, that's why we went down there for Landon. They did not arrive until Friday night. So we had all day Thursday, basically, because we got there at like 2:00. So we had the whole afternoon and evening, and then we had all day Friday. They didn't get there till like 10:00 Friday night. It was pretty late. And then Saturday, their games were not until 4 p.m. So we had a great amount of time to explore Tampa, and it was amazing. The weather was really good. It rained just a little bit, but it wasn't, anything to be bothered by. And on Saturday, we got to watch Landon and the 7-on-7 team. It's a lot of local boys. Most of them are from the Alcoa area. They played at 4:00. So the 4:00 game, they had a forfeit because the team didn't show up. So that's an automatic win.
Who is watching YouTube? You can keep talking. I'm not trying to interrupt you, and I bet your nachos
We're good.
loaded
I saw
nachos.
pictures.
Oh, I didn't see pictures. I've not been on Facebook much today.
I saw it tonight. But they lost their second and third game of the night, and then they played again this morning. They won their first game and then lost their second, so they came home. But something funny that happened, well, I say it's funny now because it all worked out in the end anyways, but our flight got delayed twice coming home Saturday night. We were supposed to leave at 9, then we were supposed to leave at 11, 10,
Yeah.
and then finally we ended up leaving at like 11 something, and we arrived back in the airport at probably 1:00 this morning.
Yep.
So
And it was so warm when we got here.
that is a lot.
Compared to where we were, it was cold.
I was in a Lululemon skirt. I just left football games, so I was casual for there. Get here, we get off the plane, and there's air coming through like the little tunnel thing. What's it called? Anyways, I said, Jack,
What is that called?
it is cold. And he's like, oh, I heard it was like 56 degrees. And I'm like, It was 43 degrees here. I was cold.
Yep. But it was such a fun trip, and
It was.
we got to
see a lot of Tampa.
we really did. And if you've never been to Tampa, Florida, I mean, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was.
That was so cool.
It really was.
It's very, very like a lot of young professionals, you could tell, live there.
Yeah.
And a lot of, and oh yeah,
His favorite part of the whole trip, y'all.
Well, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it was certainly exciting. We were walking down the street and we were looking in this restaurant. It's like a New York style pizza place, and the whole side of it was like open up. They
had tables and TVs out there.
Ric Flair, the wrestler, was in there. There's Tammy Cotter. Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
So we got to see
Ric
Ric
Flair.
Flair.
Apparently, we learned that he lives in Tampa. So
Hulk Hogan wasn't there, so there was no throwdown or anything.
you would have broke it up, Jack. Or you would have been, what's the guy who initiates the, what is he called?
The announcer?
I guess so, yeah.
I don't know.
You could have been the announcer for it.
I would have been going live, though I've been going.
Daisy wants to make her appearance. She says she's already had dinner tonight, hasn't you?
Yep. She has.
She says, I'm so happy my parents are home. I don't like when they leave me. Besides, on the trip down there, there were so many people who had dogs in the airport.
I mean, straight up
Dogs. I thought.
And I don't know if I agree that every one of them was probably service animals either.
No.
Maybe they could be emotional support animals, but I think people fudge on that. I think they tell little kids. Am I judging people? I guess I am, but
Daisy says she wants to go on a flight.
But in all seriousness, all of them were good, though. I mean, it was funny. This one, this woman had it in this little carrier, and she let it out. And what I was thinking is, I wondered if, since it had been in that carrier the whole flight, was it going to find a place to pee or poop or something like that? But it stayed out for a few minutes, and then she told it to get back in there, and it backed in.
It turned around.
It backed into
beep,
the-
beep, beep. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan lives in Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah.
Someone else told us that too. Lived in the area. So that's funny they both live close. What have y'all been up to this weekend? Anything fun?
I'm going to get that onion off there.
Gigi says your dinner sounds better than the celery and peanut butter.
Ooh, I like celery and peanut, but I like peanut butter, period.
I like peanut butter in a cold apple. I like my apples in the refrigerator. But you give me an apple and some peanut butter. My new, I wouldn't call it a new snack, but something that we've been eating lately is an apple with a tablespoon of like peanut butter and a tablespoon of Nutella.
And I had never really been a fan of Nutella. I'd only tried it like once or twice, but with peanut butter, that's good stuff.
It's like chocolate,
It
basically.
is.
Hey, Harry.
What's up,
Say
Harry?
hey, Harry.
Oh, you know who I see on here? Barbara Deal is on here tonight.
Oh,
Hey, Miss
where's she at?
Barbara.
On Facebook?
Well, I just see she hasn't commented, I don't believe. I'm just calling her out because I see where she's popped on.
Hey, Barbara. I get to see her tomorrow, I believe.
That was awesome.
I think I do. Daisy.
This week, guys, I see. Okay, I see Gail is on YouTube. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
Gail.
Harry's on YouTube.
Awesome.
This week is Easter. I love Easter.
Yes.
Easter was always, I got so many memories of Easter egg hunting when I was a kid. And then as an adult, I have so many memories of our kids hunting Easter eggs. And then with the church, the last, I guess, 25 years, I guess we've done it. We've done it the way we do it now for the last, I don't know, 15 years.
I'm going to say as long as I can remember.
Well, when we moved, I guess longer than
Going
that.
on 18 years.
We've been doing it at the park at Everett ever since we moved in 2006. So
2007 is when you started, because that was April
Yeah.
or Easter.
Right. Okay.
So 17 years. This will be 17 years.
And Miss Chesney Thomas was our children's leader at the time and kids pastor. And we've done it we did it at our church in Friendsville. We did it at Louisville Point Park a few years when we were still in Friendsville. And now for 17 years, we've done it at Everett. And
So
we used to
cool.
have the red barn that would be under and all that. They took the red barn away, which I don't like, but
Wah, wah.
I guess it's just safety
Yeah.
things or whatever.
I love Easter memories too. We always, let's see, we didn't last year. I guess my kids are getting too old for Easter egg hunts, but the last Easter egg hunt, one of the last ones I remember having at my house in Allenbrook, we told the kids that one of the eggs had $20 in it. And they went running out the door. Now, the eggs did not have $20 in it.
You lied?
We ended up giving them $20. But you put some money on it like that, and they went out there. I mean, it was hilarious. Hilarious.
One of the
So-
memories that comes to my mind right now, my Aunt Janet, my cousin Michelle,
I met Janet.
yes, you did. And we were always so close. And I remember one year it was raining. And so we had the Easter egg hunt inside Janet and my Uncle Bethel's house.
That's awesome.
I don't know why that popped in my mind right then, but anyway, lots of good memories.
Gigi says, here's a funny. A guest today at church was looking for who Gigi was.
That is funny.
I think they came up to Rosetta and thought she was Gigi. I heard about that. I thought that was so funny.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was Cheyenne.
So they heard us talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
That is
They
funny.
want to know who Gigi was.
We have rebranded you, Gail.
Gail is her name, Gail Stokes. But we all call her Gigi. That's what her grandkids and that's all. I've called her Gail more in the last year than I ever have. I sometimes will even forget her real name because I call her Gigi all the time.
Well, my sister, my oldest sister, which by the way, if she sees this,
It's
I did try to call you earlier and I will try after this live, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's her birthday today. Betty Porter, if she comes on here.
We love you.
But ever since I was born, I mean, my whole life, my sister Charlotte, her whole life, we've all called her Sissy. And so my kids call her Sissy. Everybody in my bunch calls her Sissy. And so it's just, so Gigi, I guess you're Gigi now.
Gigi. This year for Easter, we are having a get together at our home.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that. Hopefully we'll have a house full. It'll be a good time. Y'all have any Easter plans?
What are your Easter traditions? Where do you spend Easter? What do you do? Is there anything special or just what do you do? And I got to sneeze.
Bless you. Bunty. We usually have a dinner. Well, it's actually a lunch. And I guess we've changed it up ever so often. But basically everyone just brings a dish. And when my kids were little, we always did an Easter egg hunt every year. We are doing an Easter egg hunt this year, Jack.
Here?
Yeah.
Who's going to be hunting? Is there any?
Whoever's the youngest ones. It might even be Gracie. No, because Jaden, Landon, and Brooklyn are younger than Gracie. Somebody's doing an Easter egg hunt, and there may just be
What we do?
a $50 bill in this egg.
What?
For real.
Okay, I'm hunting eggs. I'm hunting.
Hey, if we don't have any little kids around, I'm sticking a 50 in an egg, and we'll get the big kids out there.
You have just probably invited half of our audience. They're probably going to show up.
Sissy Singh says, I can relate. I've always been Sissy. Thought it was my real name till I started school and found out it was Teresa.
That is funny.
I love that. That's awesome. That is awesome.
I remember hearing your brother always call you Sissy. That's funny.
Harry says he's spending Easter at home.
Well, are you coming to church on Easter Sunday morning, Harry? I hope you are.
He better be.
We won't know how to have church without him.
That's right. That is right. Yeah. I think
Do what?
we're gonna make sure we have some cash on hand. Throw in some eggs. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. And I'm gonna go off camera for a second. I got something to show y'all. Who has seen one of these? I hope there's not a glare. Can Facebook see? It's like an egg spinner. Have y'all seen these before? I don't know where it came from or who gave it to us, but it's battery operated. You put your egg down in it and it spins it, and you can use markers and color it and make a design. Coolest thing ever. A little bit different than dyeing eggs, but it is really fun and it's creative. And the littles like it, so you can probably find it at Walmart. But it's something cool to do. Gigi says, wouldn't have it any other way. Gigi always. And she is doing Easter at the Pickens. Awesome. That will be a good time. Harry said, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Good, Harry.
You are funny.
We'll see you there.
I appreciate your amens while I'm preaching, Harry.
That's right.
I hear you out there.
Good. Mildred says she's going out to eat on Easter Sunday. It will just be her and Bob this year. You know what? I'm glad you're getting to go out for Easter.
Yeah.
Go out and have something good. Take a break from all that cooking you do during the week. Because this lady, man, she cooks and cooks. And it looks good.
She cooks that good stuff.
She does. She does. How about our food? How's it doing?
Oh, it's coming right along. I think we're about ready to eat.
I think that's about to fall. I got you there, Jack.
I hear you.
We're not having to do anything, Daisy. She's such a little baby. Looks like Mildred is going out to probably Red Lobster.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which Red Lobster do y'all go to, Mildred?
Tammy says both Bristol and Caden said they want to be there for Easter, and then Bristol added, I want to live there. She loved it. Oh, I love that. She was so cute coming in, smiling all big. I loved it. Love that they were there. And they should come on Saturday to the Easter egg hunt, Tammy. But they would absolutely love that. All the kids. And listen, they get a lot of eggs. I think Nick said something about like 5,000 or 6,000 eggs that we're needing.
Yeah, we've got about half of that right now, I think.
Yep. Not even half. I think I heard her say about 2,500 eggs. And we need
but
about.
We'll get them. It'll be good.
Let's see. Carrie and Todd brought in, I think it was like 600 eggs tonight.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
600.
Oh,
they brought them
wow.
in that group. 600 eggs they brought.
That's awesome.
So that puts us right at 3,000. So you're right. We do have about half of what we need right now. You and I bought 200 today that we're going to bring.
Yep.
And that cost us, let's see, the candy was $25. Probably $40 with tax for 200 eggs. Yeah. But I just now added this up in my head, and I saw the bags that Carrie and Todd brought in, and theirs was 200 eggs in a bag, and it was $29 a bag. So that means that theirs was already pre-filled too, might I add. So they did not have to spend the time filling their eggs. And Jack, we just paid the same amount, and we're having to fill our eggs and tape them.
Well, that's okay.
I'm learning. I thought I was saving money that way. Anyways, it's all going to get done. Mildred says they go to the one on Kingston Pike.
Okay, yeah, I've been to that one before.
Harry wants to know, what will you be preaching about on Easter Sunday?
Well, I haven't written it yet, but probably I'm going to be talking a lot about the resurrection, Harry. Because, hey, guess what? He got up.
That's right. Something cool that I like that you have always said, or as long as I can remember, Easter is like what, Jack?
It's like the Super Bowl for Christians. But guess what? We're all on the same team, and we already know who won. He did.
Isn't that awesome? I love that. Oh, Gigi, you know what? I had a thought too. We picked good candy because, let me tell you why. I picked a big bag of really good candy with more pieces than I really needed because I've got some candy dishes here in the house. And I said, I'm going to save that candy for our candy dishes right before everybody gets here on Easter. Because if I put it out early, guess who's going to eat it? This one and that one. So I'm not putting it out yet, so it can be full in our little.
One thing I've realized that since we've been married, that there are things that we both hold each other accountable for.
Gigi, some of your eggs that you gave us a couple weeks ago are still here.
Very few.
Not very many though. Isn't this cute? Little Easter bunny on top.
But what I was saying is I have found that we do help and hold one another accountable on certain things. Eating candy ain't one of them. We are very enabling to each other because both of us like candy, and I ain't even kidding. There has been times I should be embarrassed by this, but there's been times
as much as I eat
that we will be watching TV and we'll take a bag of candy, and that thing is gone by the time the show's over.
I will say, yeah, I'm just not even going to explain it. Yep, we're not good about that. Amber Roberts says, hey, friends, last year, Eli and Grace brought home over 300 eggs. Lots and lots of eggs. Holy heck.
That's awesome.
I wonder what Brooklyn did with all of her Easter eggs from last year.
Well, I saw a bag of Halloween candy still in her room, so she probably got it stashed somewhere.
That needs to be thrown away. I wonder what happened to those eggs.
Okay, here you go, Mildred. I know it's not as pretty as yours, but here's the...
Tilt it.
Well, I don't want to throw it out on the floor.
There we go. Daisy's nose is...
There is...
Doesn't that look good, y'all? Look how
And that's
good.
a plant-based burger, so there's Chastity.
Hey, Chastity. Say, hey, Chastity. Another football
I
mama.
said, there's Chastity. I could have said, hi, Chastity. How are you? That wasn't very nice, was it?
Oh.
All right.
It's time to eat.
Yep.
For us.
So I hope you guys have I'm going to look on, because I can't see all the, you probably have, but all the comments.
I've read them.
Okay.
Just about. Besides Chastity laughing at you.
We got beat yesterday, but your boy played good.
He did.
Chastity.
We were glad he was with us. Harry says, what are you guys eating dinner tonight? You want to tell him real quick before we get off?
Yeah. It's basically hamburger steak and green onions.
Green peppers.
Green peppers and onions. Just sauteed them. But we eat plant-based, so that's actually a plant-based burger.
So good.
It really is good. I know everybody on this is probably going, but that's okay.
That's all right. Ain't that right?
It is. So I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope
Chastity says thank you. Somebody did really good on the live and even better commentary. Because I went live at the 7-on-7 games yesterday because some of the moms weren't able to make the trip. So that was their way of like being there live. So I tried to do my best. I'm glad that you liked it because, hey, being on, I had to check not that I'm saying anything bad, but you have to check yourself on lives.
Well, I'm sure you wasn't cussing or anything.
No.
You may have been griping about something.
Maybe like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he didn't catch that. Like who, I don't want, nobody's parent wants to hear me say that. So I just zip it. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gail, I hope you have a good night too. And I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Yes. Gigi, I have something for you in my office tomorrow. I love y'all.
All right. Good night, everybody. And thanks for hanging out with us for a little while on Sunday night. And you know what? This week, hey, Zach Jones.
Well, you missed the cooking tonight.
Well,
we did.
You know, I was
Chef Jack over here.
Martha Midkiff over here cooking today. But this week, I know everybody's busy and I know you got stuff going on, but I just challenge all of us to just realize and remember what this week stands for us that believe in the Christian faith. That and have a great week. And even though you may have stressful situations, you may have stuff going on, just remember, he died on a cross so that you could get through those things. Ultimately, I know that we always focus on us getting to go to heaven, but we got to live here until that day comes, whenever that is. And so just understand that he came to give you life, but he came also to give it to you in abundance. So have a great week and celebrate the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ this week. Some people call it Holy Week. I call it the Super Bowl for Christians. And we know who won. So just however that goes and whatever you want to call it, just take time to appreciate Easter week this week. And we'll see you next Sunday night. We'll go live on Easter Sunday night at some point.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we may just do it even while our family's here. That would be fun. If Nana is here, we're going live. If she gets to come, we're going live while Nana is here.
Yeah.
She is a hoot. All right.
Y'all
love
be
y'all.
ready for a treat. Love y'all.
Good night. Sorry, let me put my hand down there in front of you.
That's okay.